Wow. It was 1911, Cal Rogers departed New York City for his first transcontinental flight across the United States. Today, I had my opportunity to take my first cross-country solo flight. Let's get into it. You know, they say that your first flight is the best and most memorable experience of your flying career, but that isn't necessarily true. My most memorable experience was today, actually. I took my first cross-country solo flight all the way to Othello and then back to Walla Walla, and a seamless, beautiful, clear-skied, sunny, calm day all the way there and back. It was magical. Flew over a river, also passed over a dam. That was really cool too, Ice Harbor. Actually could see two of them from the sky. Lots of little towns below you. It just windmills, fields, other planes. It's such a magical experience. There's really nothing quite like it, and that freedom that you feel and then you get as you're flying solo, it's just oh, misty eyes. Well, it was pretty uneventful. I flew about 4,500 feet on the way there, 5,500 on the way back. In aviation, the aviation world, when you fly west, you always fly even altitudes plus 500 feet. So it's 4,500, 6,500, or 2,500. If you're flying from the west to the east, you'd be flying 3,500 or 1,500 or 5,500. So I flew 5,500 on the way back. That's just a little background understanding there of why we fly certain altitudes as pilots. Usually that's the reason is because of the magnetic course we're on often determines our flight, and that's just to separate traffic. So yeah, I mean, it was really fun experience. It's weird, you get in the cockpit and you're the only one there, but it's weird because it's not normal, but it is normal, and it's just, it feels natural. But yeah, you're kind of the guy in charge. I mean, you're the only one who's gonna get that plane back on the ground. So it's all up to you. You know, you got to communicate with ATC, the tower, traffic, you know, make all your calls, do all your checklists. It's actually easier when you don't have a flight instructor. For me, it was really quite relaxing, honestly. I took some pictures, I took some videos, safely, of course, and scanning outside very often. But yeah, you know, I've wanted to be a pilot for a very long time. I read a book when I was freshman in high school, and that just kind of inspired me about aviation, this world of aviation. So I decided to give it a shot my second year of college, and so I changed my major from nursing to aviation this last year, and it's been such an incredible journey. Just seeing the progress I've made in the past 6 months has been absolutely mind-blowing. To go from never flying an airplane in my life to flying on my own in just a matter of a couple months, and all the knowledge and experience and the tools I need to make that successful flight. Now it's pretty much second nature, and a lot of people are afraid of flying. It's so interesting. A lot of the reasons that people are afraid of flying is because of turbulence, and it's really nice to go on a calm day, especially when you're the only pilot. Gives you a little extra confidence in the aircraft that nothing's gonna mess up on you or you're not gonna get off your course. It just makes flying a little bit more challenging when you have a lot of turbulence in the air. But you know, it's something that you don't need to worry about if you're flying safe speeds, air speeds, and you're flying at safe altitudes. Sorry, we got the lawnmower guys in the background here. Try to edit those guys out as much as possible. But yeah, what's that first flight like? Okay, so you get in the airplane, you pre-flight, you get all that done, right? You hop in, and you got so much extra room. So you put all your stuff in the back seat, and then the things that you need on your lap, you can either put on your lap or you can put them on the seat next to you. And that's what I love to do. Is not that there's not an extra person there, you know, I can put my checklist there, I can put it somewhere underneath my lap. Oh, pro tip for all you student pilots out there: put the checklist under your knee board. Don't clip it in, because then you have to unclip it and use two hands to do that, and then you have to take a hand off the yoke. Don't do that. Keep it under your checklist. You can just slide it in, slide it out real easy, real quick. Do that. Promise you, it will always work out the best. Keep that in mind. I've noticed that the airplane likes to kind of tilt to the left. That's because I'm the only one in it, so it's weighing it down on the left side. So I periodically drift and have to keep the wings up neutral. So that was kind of interesting to try to navigate and find myself 10 degrees off my course just because my wing dropped a little bit. So that's something I saw a couple of fires on the way over there. Actually, there was smoke coming up. One was by a highway, and I saw the flames of this fire. It looks like on the side of the road, fires, and I don't know if that was preventative or if that was an actual fire that was having issues. But yeah, it was on the side of the road, and it was pretty small. I saw the flames, saw the smoke rising from the ground, and it was really neat to see it from that perspective. And there's a couple others in the area. I think they were bonfires or preventative fires to keep Washington from flaming out. You know, it's kind of a important feature of living in the Northwest. True to life fact of living in the Northwest, all these wildfires. I don't know if you can see all my plants here, but they're doing quite well in the spring weather. It's quite lovely this time of year, and it is absolutely perfect flying weather. I've had a really great bunch of flying days this last week. So I hope to go on many more cross-country solo flights here in the near future. I have another 150 total nautical mile cross-country flight at 2 different airports. That's my next goal on the list. And then it's going to be followed up by getting ready for the check ride. And my goal is to take the check ride by May 15. So I'll let you know how I do on that, but I got to get a few things out of the way first. So we're working towards that goal. But on track from becoming a student pilot to a private pilot. It's such an incredible journey. I highly recommend it to each one of you. If you aspire to do something more with your life that's fun and exciting and a really great service, aviation is a really awesome career. So look into it. I would highly recommend it for anybody. So much for watching this video. I really appreciate your help and support. Please like this video, subscribe. It really helps. Let's get up to 1,000 subscribers and better videos coming your way. So stay tuned.